So, I I was preparing all the stuff for the stream, like all the settings and everything, and I clicked the wrong button, and the stream started early. It wasn't actually supposed to for another couple of minutes. I wasn't done preparing. So, I don't want to start editing things now because I'm kind of worried that it's going to cause I don't know, you're going to see stuff I don't want you to see just yet, or other stuff, so, that's fine. It sounds like the audio is working. Desktop audio is working good. Mic audio is working good. Might have to turn desktop down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you when I said boo. Boo. Oh boy. Oh. Is the chat box a little bit off? Oh. Apparently some people like to, look back on the streams and watch them when they've already finished. So, I'm going to try keeping it sort of quiet. That's probably not going to happen for the entire stream, though, because I'm not good at maintaining the same volume the entire time. Oh. Okay, I just clicked something. I hope I didn't nuke the entire stream. Anyway. How was my day? Well, you know how it is. Not every day can be a good one, you know? But, I feel like I said something kind of similar in the last stream, so I don't want to get into a whole lot of detail about it, but why the heck is everyone saying sheesh? What did I do? Thank you. Gianna, I'm sorry, I hope I got that right. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing day as well. Have an amazing day. Or, I don't know if Silas is here, but he always says, have a blessed day. Which is really sweet. I should start saying that to other people. Okay, good. Have a blessed day. Where is... Hold on. My throat's a little sore right now, so I need to get some throat medicine. It's over here on the opposite side of the room. You can probably still hear me. The mic is weirdly dynamic, which can sometimes be a problem when recording. Because if someone so much as blinks too loudly on the opposite side of the room, the mic will pick it up. Oh boy. I haven't had my coffee yet. I save it for work days and such. Today's Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You're welcome, Tamaki. I really hope I can... My main goal is just to bring you guys comfort and joy, and I hope I can do that. So I'm glad it helps. Which, I did want to give an apology to everybody that watched the Dom Neko video, because... So, my goal on this channel isn't to create ASMR exactly. My audios aren't really meant to help put you to sleep. They're kind of meant to be more just for relaxation purposes, or kind of comfort purposes. I guess comfort's probably better. So that's why I don't normally do a lot of, like, really, quiet talking and such. So a lot of people went into that video expecting to be relaxed, and they weren't expecting so much yelling. I kind of consider myself to be more of an audio role player, so I act rather than relax. I don't know if I'm good at relaxing people. I've never really tried to. So, I mean, yeah, people tell me I have a relaxing voice, so hey, if just sitting here and talking is helping you guys, then by all means. Right now, a good portion of the money I'm making on Patreon, I'm putting towards getting a binaural microphone, because I want to get a microphone that kind of has, like, this binaural, kind of picks it up on both sides. And my mic kind of does that, but not very accurately, so if I'm moving from one side to the other, you can't really tell. I think if I do get one of those where, like, the left side and right side are very distinctly different from one another, I might start actually making more, like, ASMR style videos. Maybe, because I think it'd be a lot of fun. I just also need to work on getting a soundproof studio as well. And that's tricky, because, I'm I'm gonna be moving out decently soon. At the end of August is what it looks like. And after that, I'm gonna start seeing if I can get a studio, but the place I'm living in, I'm only gonna be in until April of 2022. And after that, I don't know where I'll be, so I don't know if it's too early to start buying stuff to set a studio up. I just hope that my new place, I can find at least one room that works fairly well for audios. Yeah, I've heard that before. People tell me I have an accent. And like anyone with an accent, I'd say that I don't really hear it, but I'm not denying that I have one, I just don't hear it. I don't know, I'm Canadian, so if I have an accent, it would be one that originated from Canada. Let me think. I was talking to a couple of my friends about this the other day, actually, about how, because one of my friends, he's from Texas, and we were kind of talking about how he has some southern slang, like, he'll say y'all or ain't quite a bit in, just casual conversation. And I thought, like, we don't really say that here. So, there are some things that I do say that other people don't. And no, it's not A. I do not say A very often. I'm talking more like slang. Like, oh gosh. I guess maybe instead of like, I don't know, I'll say like, I don't know. But a lot of people do that. That's not just me. Kind of like a lot of very, like, a quick skip. So, like, kinda instead of kinda. Or dunno instead of don't know. Or sorta instead of sort of. Things like that. How is Canada? Is it worth visiting? Well, I've been stuck here for my entire life. Maybe stuck is the wrong word, but I don't know the specific portion of Canada I live in. I have no complaints about. It's all I've ever really known, but I mean, yeah, I'd say it's worth visiting. There's a lot of great history, but there's a lot to see too. It's a very pretty country, but there are plenty of other pretty countries as well. That was not very helpful. I mean, I'd say, yeah, I think it's worth visiting at least once in your life. I guess it just depends on where you go, of course. Canada's a huge place. There's a ton of different provinces. So depending on where you go, you'll have a wildly different experience. Exploring wildlife. Well, you're welcome, Gianna. Anyway, so... Oh yes, French vanilla, very, very good. Yes, I'm a pretty huge fan of, yeah, French vanilla's pretty great. I kinda like in the A Shy Date video, I really like the candy cane flavors. It sucks that they're only available on holidays, because they're pretty awesome, but, you don't see them very often. I don't know if Italy is worth visiting. I've never been. My mom, dad, and my sister are all very avid travelers, but I'm not. Like, I enjoy traveling well enough, but I'm an extremely paranoid person, so whenever I'm, not in a familiar environment, I get super on edge, and I can never feel safe, so that's why I don't travel very often. And, well, I guess you could say I'm kind of a disappointment in that regard, I'm not like them, I didn't inherit it like them, I don't enjoy the other things that they do. So I'm kind of a buzzkill, but... I've learned to accept it, and they kind of have as well. I don't mean to turn this into a pity party, but if I have to be brutally honest with the 4,000, almost 5,000 of you, part of the reason why I did this stream is because lately I haven't been feeling the greatest. And I feel like, a lot of you are very open about when you're not feeling too great, so I feel like I can be too. It's nothing too severe, but, been having some sad thoughts. So streaming kind of helps, though. You know, getting in touch with the people that I've helped. It kind of reminds me that I can actually do good for some people. Tears. Why did you show up? You promised you wouldn't. You backstabbing liar. No, we're not doing a crying stream. Yeah, I feel that way too. It's like everywhere I go, I'm always like, I don't want to die and get stuck in an alley or something. Thank you. It's okay. You know what they say, it's like, crying is kind of one means of venting out your sadness. So, you know, sometimes it helps. Quite a bit. I was kind of considering doing a, emotions. I was kind of considering just doing a rambling stream. Like, you know, I was going to do it live, but I was just going to ignore the comments and just ramble about stuff. But I was like, you know, I don't want to ignore what everyone says. Yeah, exactly, you know. Everyone's different. And, you know, it's not easy being different from your family, of course, because they tend to accentuate that quite a bit, but, well, just because you're related by blood doesn't mean you owe them everything. It hurts, sure, but you don't owe them everything. Hello, my fellow coffee cup. Second cup ASMR. Yeah. Drop the P.O. box with Sense Peppermint coffee. Thank you. I can't drop my P.O. box, unfortunately, A, because I don't know if I should, but also B, I'm not gonna have it for much longer. In about a month, I'll be moving somewhere else. Yeah, I know. The circumstances are different depending on which family you ask, of course. So, well, I'm trying to figure out how to, like, talk about it without really, you know, giving way too much personal information. Oh no, I'm staying in Canada. I'm not moving out of Canada. I'm just moving to a different part of it. That's 5 hours away from where I currently are. Thank you. That's one of the things that really helps with this channel, actually, is, you know, there's a lot of very supportive people on it that kind of remind me to keep going. And that helps quite a bit, especially on really bad days. I'm working on an audio right now. I don't know when it'll be out, but, yeah, you're right. I guess I'll just say that, the audio I'm working on now has been kind of inspired by recent events, kind of. Like, not completely, but to an extent. Yeah, okay. Winter, that's neat. My favorite season? God, I don't know. Thank you, crowd. My favorite season is probably the autumn. Partially because, yeah, that's also when my birthday is. September 21st. That's when I was brought into this world. But I also just really like it. It's a very beautiful time of year. I like the temperature a lot as well. Because, you know, it's getting to the winter weather where it's getting closer to cold, but it's still kind of cool. Excuse me. And I like wearing hoodies quite a bit. I've probably brought them up, a couple of times in my other audios, like the matching hoodies from the real me, and you know, the fact that my or the fact that your vampire boyfriend, spoilers or whatever, in What's Left of Me was wearing a hoodie. I like them quite a bit. Yeah, I'm a Virgo. That's my astrological sign. But it's also just a very... I like wearing the hoodies quite a bit, and it's kind of hoodie weather, but Autumn is also a very beautiful time of year. There's so many colors. Here, wait, hold on. Let's do some experimentation right now. I'm gonna search up some things about Virgo. Let's see what do we got. Okay. No, not Kurgo. What is wrong with you, autocorrect? Virgo. Astrological sign. I'm surprised all of you guys were able to pull that up so quickly. Jeez. I just kind of happened to mention when my birthday was, and I was like, ah, you're a Virgo. Okay. You guys are good. The first nice Virgo. Wow, I didn't realize so many of us were so evil. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not a nice person. Maybe I'm just very good at acting. And pretending to be. Before I go any further, though, somebody asked earlier about a face reveal, and, well, I'm not sure if I'll ever do one. See, part of it, it's... I'm not really nervous about showing my face, to be honest. Like, I don't mind if people know what I look like. It's just more, well, what I'm about to say is probably going to sound like I'm completely contradicting that, but I feel like it would actually be a bit harder to enjoy my audios if you did know what I looked like, because, you know, part of, I think, not knowing what I am or what I truly look like kind of allows your imagination to transcend it. So whenever you're in an audio or listening to my content, you can kind of envision, you know, your ideal boy. And if you knew what I looked like, it'd be harder to do that. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just kind of sounding kind of petty, but I just think it would help you guys quite a bit. Alright, goodbye, Gianna. Thank you for visiting. Oh, wait, I love you, Gianna. There you go. Now everyone's gonna start leaving just so I can say I love you to them. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Lots of homophobic Virgos, I see. Virgos. Okay. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'm getting very close to 5K, so I feel like that's a milestone that I can probably, you know, do something very soon. So, aw, you think I look handsome? Well, thanks. I guess all you really have to base off is my drawing, but still working on those. Oh crap, what was I saying? Oh yeah. 5K is a milestone soon, so even though it's kind of cliche, I was thinking of doing a Q&A. Not sure though, but maybe. The line requests are also kind of there as well, though. Line requests are fun to do. If you guys haven't put in a line request, do not be afraid to, because doing those is a lot of fun. It honestly kind of brings a smile to my face just seeing all the crazy shit you guys come up with, and reading it off is always a lot of fun. But yeah, like, so I wasn't planning on doing a face reveal, but I mean, if you really, really want me to, I totally could. I'm just saying I'm probably not what you're expecting. Because, I don't know, I feel like you have it in... You're probably expecting, you know, your ideal fantasy boy or someone who looks really cute or sweet, and I don't think I can live up to that. I don't know, maybe that's just my self-esteem talking. But... Wait, nene. Virgos keep you grounded, okay. Sorry, I'm not very good at astrological signs. I don't know when Aries is, like, what month that would be. Oh, wow. Okay, so looking up Virgo, August 22nd to September 22nd. Wow, I am right on the border. Incredible. Sign ruler, Mercury. Detriment, Jupiter, Neptune. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, God. I bit into the cough medicine. Oh, that's so foul. That tasted so bad. I'm like laugh crying. Okay. Sorry, somebody asked what my favorite candy was. God, Jolly Ranchers, for sure, 100%. They are so tasty. Okay. What should a Virgo marry? That's a good sign. Not a good sign, good question, actually. Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio. Alright, I'm apparently very, collaborative with them. Other Virgos, no. Leos, no. Libras, no. And Aquarius is no. Huh, okay. I don't know. Tell me more about... Tell me more about it. I want to know more about myself. Alright. Strengths. I am loyal, analytical, kind, hardworking, and practical. That is way too accurate. How did it know that? I am apparently shy. Yes. Worry. Yes. Overly critical of self. Yes. And others, but mainly myself. Yes. All work and no play. No. I work, but I like to play too. From time to time. Virgo likes animals, healthy food, books, nature, and cleanliness. I mean, kind of. I like animals quite a bit, but there are some animals I don't like. But granted, I have a crippling phobia of alligators. They scare me so much. I remember a lot of people told me before, like, I don't mind spiders so much, but I do really hate them when they jump on me out of nowhere. I'm like, well, admittedly, name something that you like more when it jumps on you out of nowhere. Okay, anyway, healthy food. I mean, I wish I liked healthy food more. I don't really like the taste of it, but I respect healthy food, and I wish I liked it more. Books and nature, sure, yeah, I've always wanted to get into those more. Cleanliness, yeah, I'm bad at staying clean, but I've always wanted it. I don't like rudeness, yeah, that seems about right. Asking for help, yes. I'm always very bad at asking for help. Perfectionism embodied, yes, exactly. Excuse me. I'm trying to do the music. Okay, anyway. Cat boys or dog boys? I mean, I'm more of a cat person, so I'd have to say cats. I don't know. I find cats super cute. Between cat boys and dog boys, I'd have to still say cat boys. Virgos are always paying attention to the smallest details, as their deep sense of humanity makes them one of the most careful signs of the zodiac. Their methodological approach to life ensures that nothing is left to chance, and although they are often tender, their heart might be close to the outer world. This is a sign often misunderstood, not because they lack the ability to express, but because they won't accept their feelings as valid, true, or even relevant when opposed to reason. It's scary how accurate these things can be. Jeez. Cats. I just joined. You were saying you were a Virgo, amazing. Oh my god! Nebula, we have the same birthday. I was also born on September 21st. Wow. The signs of Virgo lead Venus to its tragic fall and speaks of one's inability to feel worthy, beautiful, or lovable. Yep. Compatibility is mostly based on the ability of their partner to give them all the love they need to start feeling safe and open up enough to show their self-vulnerable heart. Wow. Alright, I'm going to stop naming off when it's accurate and more point out when it's not accurate. So I pointed out every time it's accurate. We're going to be here a while. A stable relationship with having fun, casual lovers, except they become one using their charm, superficial communication to win hearts without ever investing their own. What? No. A relationship should be mutual. I shouldn't just expect love and devotion from one person. I have to give nothing in return. That is, no. They will rarely have many sexual experiences with different people, for they feel important to someone and feel real physical pleasure in order to give them their whole self. Okay, this is starting to get a bit too intimate. Alright, there's actually an entire section on how to attract the Virgo man and the Virgo woman. Alright, how would someone attract me? Let's see. To seduce a Virgo man, one must respect his need for cleanliness and order. I don't know, I'm not a cleanly person. In most cases... Excuse me, what the... He enters romance slowly, carefully, and likes to take his time getting to know a person before starting any serious. Yep. When he receives information what to expect, his partner has to be sure to deliver nothing less. A Virgo man might put up a cool front, but don't let him fool you. He's a fucking idiot on the inside. They didn't actually say that, I just added that. If you want to go super deep, you should do your birth chart. My birth chart? My birth chart. Okay, December 3rd, turning 17 this year. Nice. Is it a bad idea to give my age to everybody? I don't know. I'm not underage, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. I don't know, I feel like the information. Well, you're welcome for the information. Okay, let's see. Birth chart. I'm not using my computer for this, I'm using my phone. No, I don't speak any other languages. I can only speak English. I want to learn other languages. I want to speak one language for all my life. The two I'm most interested in, I tried learning French for 7 years, and I just figured I couldn't do it. But I really want to learn Japanese. It's a very interesting language to me, and kind of want to learn Russian as well. Those are two. Ow. Ow. Okay, gotta stay nice and calm. Okay. Okay, free astrology birth chart report. Well, what do we got here then? Excuse me, jeez. I don't know why I'm burping so much. Hello? Okay, let's try this. For some reason one wasn't working. I don't know. Name. Coffee mug. I wonder if it's actually going to refute me for that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Desktop audio was a little bit too loud. Okay. Are we good? Sends emoji for Discord server. Oh my. You can speak 6. Wow, that's pretty impressive. English and Spanish, we're trying to learn Korean. Interesting. Yeah, I heard that in America they teach Spanish. Over here they teach us French, since most of our population is French. When was I born? I don't... No, wait, no. I was born... It was 8 p.m. Yeah. Location? Canada. That's pretty broad, but let's do it. Aw, location field is empty. Dang, that sucks. Well, I tried, and it wouldn't let me. And Sam, I hope you want to give Pop and say hi. Oh, thank you, Sam Stuff. You have a good day as well. People, I don't know it off by heart, but like, my parents told me. Don't say it out loud, but put the city. Oh, really? Okay, let's try that then. I was born in Townville. Townville doesn't actually exist. Don't start searching it up. Oh, which, by the way, I remember... Actually, no, never mind. I just realized I don't know where I was born. Because it wasn't my hometown. It was somewhere... Alright, I give up. It just keeps saying that it's empty. How much Sams are there? Gosh, I don't know. Hey, another Canadian! Hey! On Friday the 13th, Mom said is good luck. She lied. Aww. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that, zombie. Okay. Okay, what was it? There was something I wanted to talk about on the stream. I was gonna tell everybody, but I don't... that's gonna bother me. It's slipping my mind. I think... Yeah, I already talked about the line requests, how... If no one did see it, I put up a post on the community tab for line requests, where you can post whatever you want in the comments, as long as it's within reason, of course, and I'll read it off in a compilation video. We've got quite a few so far. People are getting very creative with theirs, and I can't wait to read them all off. I would personally love a virtual hug. I think I've given a few to you guys, actually, but yeah, I could use a hug. Hugs, everyone. We're all just going to virtually embrace for a moment. Yay! Okay. That helped. Everybody gets a virtual hug. Oh my. Okay. Well, sign into chat? What? I am signed in. There we go. Everyone has a right to feel loved and supported. And hopefully we got that. I don't know if everybody, or how many of you were here for the previous stream, but in the previous one, I kind of talked a bit about how my very first video went, actually, how it was. Part of the reason why I started doing a warm coffee mug was because, it was my first year of college, and being very far away from everybody and being in unfamiliar environments, I was kind of dealing with a very strong sense of loneliness. My family kind of has something to do with that as well, but I can explain that one in a minute. But I listened to ASMR quite a bit to help remedy that. It was hard for me to get into it at first because I did admittedly think it was a little strange, but after I started listening to it, I was like, oh, this helps a lot. And after listening long enough, I thought, I kind of want to try something like this myself. Partially to help with my own loneliness, but also partially because I thought maybe I could help some other people as well. And one of the things that really inspired me was one of the ASMRs I listened to one time posted a video, one of their audios, but they did two different versions, one for male listeners and one for female listeners, and I thought, wow, that must take a lot of extra work to do, but that's actually a really good idea. I'm surprised more channels don't do that. So I started off doing M4A scripts, which was meant to be for anyone, and the first video I ever made, the very first one, I took a long time finding the script. I found it on Reddit, and I just sat there in front of my microphone for about half an hour. My hand was hovering over the start recording button, and I was so nervous. Because, like, I was so worried that some people... I'm unfamiliar with intimacy. Like, I've been single for my entire life, so all of my audios, I have no idea what it's actually like to be in a relationship, so part of it is my imagination playing in. That's why I'm trying to write so many now, while I still have the imagination part before reality slaps me in the face, if it ever does, of course. So, intimacy is unfamiliar to me, but also because I was really worried that some people might listen to, like, my audios and think it's, like, really creepy. Like, the last thing I wanted was to sound like a very, like a creepy guy. I don't know, it's like, because I've just seen it happen before. There are, like, don't get me wrong, there are some genuinely terrible men and women in the world, but sometimes people are just trying to be affectionate or trying to, you know, be loving, but it's taken the wrong way, and they're like, oh, he's being a creep, he's a stalker, or whatever, and I was really worried about that happening. But also, just that aside, it was, well, thank you, I'm glad they sound convincing. Or relatable and sweet, thank you. Oh, you fall asleep with my audios? Wow. Well, I'm glad I can help you fall asleep. Listening to Smart to practice my English. Doing homework? I guess that works too. Oh, I just spelled wrong. What'd you spell wrong? Oh, I spelled name. That's okay. They'll forgive you. But anyway, so I sat there for a solid half an hour. I was partially worried about that, but also just because I was so scared about exploring this foreign territory, and I was a little embarrassed. It just felt really weird. But finally, I steeled myself. I hit the record button. I just did the whole thing. It was hard for me to edit as well because I really didn't like hearing my own voice, but I just worked with it and uploaded it. And oh god, I remember I messaged a few of my most trusted friends on Discord just saying like, hey, I'm starting an audio channel. Could you please subscribe to it? You don't have to listen to any of my audios or anything. Hello, Endless Moon. Thank you for joining. You don't have to listen to my audios or anything, but it would just help if you subscribed to maybe help me get on the algorithm wave. And, you know, made a couple of videos. And, I think at the time I had, like, I don't know, like 20 subs or so. And then Valentine's Day rolled around. And I thought, that video that one person did where they did multiple different, or a version for male listener, a version for female listeners was a really good idea. Maybe for Valentine's Day I could do a special for both people. So I did that. I recorded the audio twice. Did one for boys and did one for girls. Uploaded them. And, well, holy crap. About a week passed by, and it seemed fine. And then all of a sudden, they both got on the algorithm wave, and a bunch of people started flooding in. And after that, there was really no going back. But that was the only video I've ever actually, like, recorded two entirely separate versions. After that, like, whenever I do videos now, what I usually do, or not usually, what I do is, I'll usually, like, when I'm writing the scripts, whenever there's a line that needs to reference somebody by their gender, so he or she, I'll just say it, like one gender first. I'll say, like, you know, what kind of person doesn't like their boyfriend bringing them flowers, and then immediately say what kind of person doesn't like their girlfriend bringing them flowers. It's kind of unorthodox, but it works. And then, you know, in post, you just cut out the part that it's not currently directed at, and delete that, render all of that stuff, and then you get the other version. Thank you. Yeah, it is a lot of extra work, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy doing it quite a bit. And it makes a lot of other people really happy, so, like, if there are any other, I don't know what I was going to say, if there are, I was going to say there are other ASMR channels watching, I do recommend you try it, just at least once. It could just be one video, but, like, it is a lot of extra work, but I think it is worth it. Of course, it does depend on what editing software you have, of course, because for some editing softwares, it's pretty easy to just take some dialogue, cut it out, and bring it back later, and others not so much. Thankfully, mine is fairly good for that, so that's why I'm able to do it. But yeah, just, I recommend giving it a shot. That is just me, though. But, I mean, hey, it worked out well for me. Of course, oh my, the most recent videos, that took a while. I gotta say, when I asked everybody if they wanted a Neko video, people were like super on board with it, like, yeah, make a Neko video. And I remember I posted just saying like, okay, what kind of Neko do you want to hear? And I kind of just added the Dom Neko as kind of a joke. I wasn't expecting that to be the one most people wanted. But yeah, holy crap, a bunch of people really wanted to be dominated. Yeah, no, totally. Having gender-neutral pronouns does definitely keep the workload down. Just... Oh. Hello, Endless Moon ASMR sister. Thank you for saying hello. Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of people wanted to be dominated, but there were... Okay, I don't want to say dominated, but... There were, of course, a few people that weren't really comfortable with that. Some people wanted a more submissive Neko, kind of more traditional, but also they aren't really comfortable being Dom. or domed, which I do understand. And so I was just thinking, like, well, this is going to be really tricky because, you know, some people aren't going to be comfortable with one specific thing. And so I decided, you know what? Screw it. We're doing this 4 times. We're doing 2 doms, 1 for girls, 1 for boys. And we're doing 2 submissives, 1 for boys and 1 for girls. And it was 8 hours straight of editing and acting. But I was very proud of the end results. And a lot of people liked it. Which fun fact, oh gosh, although the Dom one was a lot of fun to do, it was fun because it is the exact opposite of how I am in real life. I am not a dominant person. So, like, it was fun to be a pouty Neko, I'm not gonna lie. I should probably move my microphone a bit away from my face, but it was, yeah. Oh, you feel comfortable with both versions. Alright, that's cool. So you can enjoy both versions, or whichever version you're kind of just in the mood for. That's pretty cool. Ow. Ow. I don't know if you can hear my shoulders popping, but they are tense. Ouch. But yeah, playing a pouty Dom Neko was kind of fun because it's so unlike how I normally am. Of course, thank you. I thank you for the applause. Yeah. And then there was the whole thing where as it turns out, why did I found this out now, huh? Feeling bones in my ears. The bones in your ears. Oh, you didn't know? Really? Huh. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Yeah, there's 4 versions of the Enekoprom. There's the dominant Neko, there's the M for F version and the M for M version, and then there's the submissive Neko, which is the M for M, M for F. And then as it turns out, the 2 different versions, the dominant version and the shy version, actually played off of each other alarmingly well. So I spent a little while, or actually no, it was a lot of time, but a lot of time putting them both together. And yeah, by the end, they sounded kind of like an audiobook, and it worked surprisingly well. I am trying to see if I can get some help with the to see if I could make like an M for F version of that one as well, because we have an M for M version for that audiobook. I'm trying to see if I can get one of my friends to help me with the M for F version, but with social distancing in effect, it's hard to meet up and do recording sessions, and their audio quality is not the greatest, so we work with what we have. Love both the versions of Dom and Scepter, they're so cute. Thank you. I'm glad they were. I was really worried, because I don't know, it's like I really want to, like, as cliche as it is to say, I want to make you guys happy, and I want to make sure that you have a few minutes of comfort and reprieve from a merciless world. And one of the things I'm always really worried about is that when I'm writing certain characters, like the Dom one, then I'll come on as like as too controlling or like too aggressive, or the opposite, like the submissive one might seem like way too wimpy or too annoying. So it's very comforting to hear everybody say the opposite. And the thing I was trying to do, it was really hard to write the, like, you know, both the ones, especially the Dom one, because I'm not used to being the one in control, or even just to be so controlling. I was like, oh, am I being a controlling asshole? I don't know, but I kept just thinking to myself, they want to be dominated. They want to be dominated. They asked you to do it, so do it. Yeah, exactly. I overthink everything. Yes, I'm from Canada. I'm not going to give away my exact location for obvious reasons. Reasons. Pigeon mayo. Oh god. Oh gosh. Well, I'm happy I could help you guys. Really, you're watching Wilana swing. That sounds kind of nice, actually. language? Any anime recommendations? Oh boy. Well, anime is all down to personal taste. So I'm not like a massive anime fan. I like it. Like I've seen some from time to time, and there are a few I've really liked and some I haven't liked. So there are a few that I've watched I've recommended, but granted, it's all down to my personal taste, and it's probably not what you're expecting. So the ones that I have seen that I really enjoyed, I quite liked My Hero Academia. I never finished watching it, though. I'm waiting for the full thing to come out, but from what little I did watch, it's pretty damn good. I also... Castlevania on Netflix. Damn good series. Very funny, too. I quote the shit out of that one. I don't know if any of you have seen Castlevania, but there are so many quotable lines in it, but it's also just amazingly animated, and, like, the music is awesome. It is pretty dark and pretty gory, though, so if you're sensitive to gore, I wouldn't recommend watching it. I'm not a huge fan of gore, but I was willing to deal with it, just because I liked the rest of the anime. But yeah, I don't know, gore and body horror I've never really been a big fan of. Anyway. Attack on Titan I didn't like that much. I like the concept of it quite a bit. I think the concept is really cool. I just wasn't a fan of how the anime portrayed it. But that is just me. Like, I don't think it's bad. Far from it. There's a difference between thinking it's bad and a difference between not liking it. I didn't like it because it wasn't my cup of tea. But, like, I don't think it's a bad anime, because there are tons of people that love that show. So, they must be doing something right. I very recently, one of my friends recommended Toradora to me, and I really love Toradora. It's a very heartwarming anime. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, Danganronpa. I love the video games, but I also, despite what a lot of other people say about it, I really liked the animation. Season 1 anime. The Season 1 is pretty great. I liked the first episode of Season 3, but then the rest of Season 3, although it is very good for lore purposes, it's disturbing as fuck. Like, if for whatever reason you want to watch something really disturbing, then watch Season 3 of Danganronpa. What was it called? It had, like, a name. I think it was, like, the Despair in the Hope Arc, but it was, like, Danganronpa 3... No, not Goodbye Despair. That was the name of the video game, Danganronpa 2. Okay, what else do we got? There's a few other ones, but I'm kind of more shy about those ones because they're the kind of animes that if you talk about them, people will be like, oh yeah, I really love the one, or they'll look at you and be like, you like that one? Oh god, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm glad you like the channel name, thank you. You also like Danganronpa? Yeah. Yeah, my friend Ryan recommended the Danganronpa series to me. Wait, where's the music? Is the music on? What's going on? Oh, it's just really quiet. There we go. Alright, I'll indulge you. I love you too, Peter. Dark Souls 3, yes. Absolutely. I remember my first playthrough of that game quite fondly. Sorry, I'm treating it like it's kind of weird. I like Dark Souls 3. I've played through the entire thing. Liked it quite a bit. Have some good memories of it. Oh, yeah, there's music. There's music in the background. But yeah, my friend Ryan recommended Danganronpa to me. He tried getting me to play it for the longest time, and I wasn't really that into, or that interested in it until I actually tried one of the games myself. And yeah, the first, second, and third one I all played through. I never got to try Ultra Despair Girls, though, but I did, I don't know, between 1, 2, and 3, I really don't know which one is my favorite, because they're all good for, different reasons. Oh, your YouTube crashed, wow. Huh. No, I never tried Sekiro. I've always been meaning... I kind of meant to try it, but... I don't know. To be brutally honest... Although I do really like... Assassination Classroom! Yes, thank you! That was the one that I watched. I really liked Assassination Classroom. There were some kind of odd moments in it from time to time, but it was... I really liked it a lot. I mean, what can I say? Koro-sensei is a freaking awesome character, and I like most of the cast. But yeah, Owl only got an animation? Really? I didn't know that. What was I saying earlier? Oh, right, yeah. I have tried a couple of other, like, Soulsborne-like games before, like, the ones I've actually played and finished, Dark Souls 3, like that one quite a bit. Bloodborne, I was a lot worse at Bloodborne. I still finished it, though, and I was very proud of it, but I like the setting of Bloodborne a lot, though. I'm kind of super into, like, dark fantasy. Or kind of more like, gothic horror fantasy, like, I really love Darkest Dungeon. It's also one of my favorite games. I love settings like that. Let's see, Code Vein. I really liked Code Vein quite a bit. It was a bit easy, but I did like it quite a lot. Remnant from the Ashes, that counts as a Souls-like. Probably one of my favorite Souls-likes. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't know, the ones that I did try and never did finish. Neo, I just wasn't really a fan of Neo's gameplay. The Surge, I got stuck on a difficulty spike and just never moved past it. And, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, you're learning English from my videos, really? Well, I could try helping you with English, I just don't know how much I can teach you. L'octopus. You want me to say I love you? Okay. I love you, zombie. No, that didn't sound good enough. Hey, zombie. I love you. Bloodborne is good, yeah. I was not great at Bloodborne, but it was really cool. A couple of my friends have recommended a few other ones to me, like, my friend Hunter wants me to watch, Angel Beats. He says it's really emotional, and I like having my heartstrings pulled from time to time. And Ryan also wants me to see, what's it called? Record of Ragnarok, I believe it is called? Yeah. Yep, we're just gonna be sitting here talking about anime and Souls-likes. You're welcome, zombies. Zombie. Yeah. God, if we're still kind of on the topic of all these things, I think, I don't know what my favorite anime is of all time. My favorite game of all time is Persona 5. I very recently got my hands on the Royal Edition, and I'm waiting until I move out before I start playing it, but I am super psyched to play it. Alright, we'll see you later, Frida. Oh gosh, 100 million virtual hug, jeez. Eh. Yeah, I like my heartstring flow from time to time. Bye, Frida. I mean, hey, so long as... No, I have not seen Black Butler. Okay. So, you remember how, at the beginning of the stream, I kind of talked about how things have been a little hard recently? So, part of it stems from my family situation. I'm not going to go into super huge details, but my mom and my dad are, separated. They have been separated since I was... Oh, God, God, I don't know. I don't know exactly how old I was, but it's been about 12 years by this point. And, recently, one of my parents is growing... They're kind of getting into their, like, autumn years, you know, they're getting old, and they're kind of getting grumpier as well, like, a lot angrier. And every time I talk to them, I don't know, they always complain about me not coming over and visiting them enough. Like, every time. The job I have right now, is very close to where I live, so it's just more convenient for me to be in town. They live in another town entirely, which takes a long time to drive to, and it's just more convenient for me to be close by because of work. But they've been, you know, talking to me quite a lot, just saying, like, hey, how come you never come over and visit? And I say, I'm sorry, I have to work quite a lot. And they said, like, oh, so I guess you're prioritizing work over your own parent. I'm like, I want to see my own parent, of course, but I'm in a bad situation. You know, it's easier for me to be here. Well, anyway, so it just kind of got progressively worse and worse. Like, they always harshed me for never coming over, and then when I did come over, they always attacked me for doing what I do. Like, so I, in their eyes, am kind of a huge disappointment, because they didn't want me as a son. They wanted someone that was more like them. Yeah, no, guilt tripping, that is the exact term for it. That's what they're doing. Yeah, every time I talk to them, they're always talking about stuff I'm not doing right, or that I'm not doing to fit their ideals, and lots of other stuff. And, like, I don't know how to put it. It's like, I know I'm not, like, I'm my own person. I'm not obligated to be someone I'm not to please them, but it just hurts a lot that my own parent isn't willing to accept me for who I am, that they aren't willing to, you know, accept the stuff that I do because it's not what they approve of or whatever. You want to be my sibling? I don't know how my sister would feel about that, Julia, but sure, why not? Like, I don't know. This specific parent I'm always talking about, though, has always been very... They've always been strange. Like, a couple of years ago, my sister came out to our family. She told us that she'd had a girlfriend for a couple of months by that point. I was super proud of her because they were they were really cute together, and I super supported it. But the other parent got very, like, they attacked her, saying, like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't, like, did you just not trust me? And lots of other stuff. And we were saying, like, what the fuck? She is telling you. What do you mean? But, and then, like, a month later, they were talking about, like, to their friends, saying, like, yeah, I'm very, like, when my daughter told me that, I'm very proud of how I handled it, because a lot of parents usually freak out, but I was very accepting of it. And I didn't say anything, but I was like, in what world? You were not accepting. And they're kind of the same way. Like, whenever they're talking, I don't know, they kind of act like they talk as if they're supporting me at every turn and that they're proud of me, but then every time I talk to them, they're always saying the exact opposite. So it's like, there's a lot more, but that's just kind of one of the things. There is a lot more to it. That's just one of them. I just can't get into any further detail without divulging personal information, but yeah, well, thank you, everyone. I will say that, that one parent who acts like that, they don't know about this audio role-playing thing. They don't know that I do it. So whenever I have to stay here when I have the place to myself... Thank you, Second Cup. Whenever they, you know... They've said things before, like, you need to go out and make more friends, and you need to stop being so socially reclusive, you need to do something that actually connects you with other people, and I haven't told them about, you know, this, because I don't know how they're going to feel about that. And it also just kind of, it hurts, because they're always telling me things like, you know, like I said, like, stop being so socially, like, reclusive, and go make other friends, and I'm like, I do! I have a lot of friends I know personally. Why am I not interacting with them right now? Because we're in the middle of a global pandemic. We're not supposed to, or we could die. Anyway, my other parent, thankfully, is a lot more supportive. The other parent, the more supportive one, does know about this channel. They know. They know what I do, and they're very supportive of it as well. My sister knows too. And thankfully, she's always been very helpful. Yeah, so part of it is just kind of feeling like a massive disappointment to my to one of my parents, but also the rest of my family as well. Whenever I see my other family members, they always tell me about, why aren't you more like this parent here, and why aren't you doing this, and how can we never come to family gatherings more? And I'm like, I'll tell you why, because every time I do, all they do is shit on me for being not what they want. So I guess just the bottom line is, right now I just feel like no matter what I do, I'm always a massive disappointment to all of them. And it hurts, It hurts feeling like a disappointment to the people that are very close to you. It's like, I know deep down I'm not. I know deep down I'm not actually like a terrible, horrible failure of a human being, but it still hurts. It hurts a lot. I don't know what's so wrong being who I am, but, But I did do the math. I decided to do some math in my own time. And I found out that for every family member that I have disappointed or that disapproves of me or doesn't like me, and lots of other stuff, there are roughly 400 people that I've helped on this channel that have said things like, you've helped me, that have told me that I've helped them through depression, or that I've helped them cope with their loneliness. And honestly, I'm not gonna feel bad. They want me to feel ashamed of what I do and to change? Well, I'm not, because what I'm doing isn't bad. I'm genuinely helping people, and there's nothing more I could ask for. And if that isn't enough for them, then nothing ever fucking will be. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm kind of distancing myself a bit. It's part of the reason why I'm moving so far away. Well, thank you for the virtual hugs, everyone. Yeah, like I said, for every one person that thinks I'm an incompetent failure, there's roughly 400 people that I'm getting virtual hugs from. Rentaro, so you survived the game after all. Good for you. Yeah, thank you, everyone. A lot of people say that they really shouldn't be vulnerable like this to thousands of people that you don't know, but to be honest, I'm a fucking human being with emotions. And a lot of people have been vulnerable to me before, so, I feel like I can be a bit back. My friend Casey told me that once before, actually. That if you're ever feeling sad or down, just say bubbles in the most ridiculous voice you can say, like... I can't do it. I can't do it. I can boop, though. Boop! Bubbles. Bubbles. Finley, you have arrived! Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Virtual hug back. How about that shot put? Oh my. Virtual hug back, yeah. Yeah, no, if you're curious, between the two of us, I'm the younger sibling. But, between me and my sister. Yeah. Oh, hey, actually, my sister, very, very soon, since she's finally gotten her permits to start traveling again, she's actually going to be traveling a very huge distance to go and see her girlfriend again. So, could everybody, for a moment, please just send her some virtual support? Her username is Pillow, so please just refer to her as Pillow. I think it would just really help if we got everyone to say, like, hey, best of luck, Pillow. Have a good trip. I think it'd make her very happy. Yeah, sister for coffee cup. Just wish Pillow the best on her journey, please. It would help quite a bit. She's been looking forward to it to a very long time, and I think it would really help her. You guys are gonna make her entire day. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Travel Pillow, good one. Thank you, everyone. That's gonna make her really happy. Operation Make Pillow's Day begin. Okay, so since everybody's here, I just got a question for all of you guys. So, first, I just want everybody to understand that I'm generally going to try making what I am comfortable making, because it's my channel, it's my own content. But, the audios I currently have in mind, I am, at some point going to be making a part 4 of What's Left of Me, because I'm very fond of that series. I also want to make another wholesome shower, because I did really enjoy that, and I want to do another one. And I'm working on kind of a more reverse comfort one coming up. But do you guys have anything specific that you'd like to listen to as well? I'm just saying it's not guaranteed to be in it, but like I'd like to hear what you guys would kind of like, and I'll see if I can like incorporate into the other videos. Is there anything like that would really help quite a bit? I'm glad you liked the wholesome shower. I know it's not for everybody, but I liked it quite a bit. That's kind of something I've always... I'm glad I make a cute vampire. Yay! That's something I've always kind of, secretly really wanted to do, like with my significant other. I think wholesome showers are really sweet, because that's kind of one of my, yeah, Merboy, I kind of thought about that, actually. Like, I was thinking something along the lines of, like a male siren, because one of my favorite dynamics... Oh, are you okay, Finley? Oh, you're still typing, so hopefully you're still alive. One of my favorite dynamics is usually when you are in situations where they could very easily be abused. Hear me out. Like when, you're a siren, you could very easily be trying to lure in the listener and eat them or kill them. Or you're a vampire. You could very easily drink all their blood and kill them as well. Or wholesome shower. It's very easy to take advantage of someone in that situation. But situations like that where it could happen, but it doesn't, obviously, because I think it's honestly very sweet and wholesome where, like, if you meet, like, a friendly vampire or a friendly, like, a merman, like, take something that is normally, that's normally associated with something bad or something dangerous, and then you make it into something nice. Same with, like, a wholesome shower. You could do something bad with that, but instead, like, you take something and make it really wholesome and sweet. And I think the thing that makes that really intimate, at least to me, is, like, it really establishes a sense of trust between the listener and the viewer as well. Because you could take advantage of the situation, but neither of you are. You're just enjoying each other's company and, enjoying each other's, for lack of a better word, loving embrace instead. I think that's it. Like, that sense of trust really creates, like, a very strong bond, and I like that a bit. I was in the shower, they jumped over from someone's shower and turned to the water cold, and they fell. Oh my. Wholesomeness, yeah. Yeah, okay, so merman or siren? Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. And the event would be so sweet. Yeah. Really, it's 10:37? What time is it here? It's 5:37 over here. Yeah, I was planning on making a sleep aid because I have realized that a ton of my audios have been romance-based, so I'm thinking maybe one or two should be not romantic and just, like, audio, or, like, just kind of general audio. Marriage proposal? I've really wanted to do that, actually. God, I think that would be really sweet. Dude, I remember... You're trying to explore the protective section for heartbroken lost. Huh. Now we're just gonna start naming off all of our times here. Okay. Yeah, gosh, I'm not great at playing a protective person, but yeah, that's something worth considering. To be completely honest, if there was ever going to be a marriage proposal, I would want it to be at some point in a series. I would really like to have a good amount of build up to it first. I think that would make the payoff that much more, like, you know, meaningful. Fairy tale listening, kind of something. Swoop in and save the nurse and back to health. Okay. You guys seem to really like the fantasy aspect. I mean, yeah, you know, we're stuck in real life 24/7, so having fantasy is pretty nice. Hello, Goldie isn't real. Welcome to the stream. How much time do we have left on the music? Alright, playlist is still going for a little bit longer. Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, like, proposals are, you know, they're sweet and all, but if you have no established relationship beforehand, then it does feel a little bit, off-putting. Oh, okay, Finley. Yes, obviously, there are exceptions. There are some things that you can't make wholesome. Heck, one of the things I've always, like... I think one of the ones I'll never do is probably a yandere video, because, I don't know, like, I know some people do really enjoy them. I've never felt comfortable with them. Somebody who is, like, violently obsessed with you and willing to actually, like, murder other people for it. I did think about doing a somewhat, like a crazy audio before, where we have somebody that kind of sounds like they're starting off normal at first. They're, like, very loving towards you, but they kind of go a little, like, kooky over time. They slowly lose their mind. But it's kind of revealed that at the very end, it would be very, very sad. But, like, if, like, at the end, as it turns out, maybe they were in, like, a penitentiary or something, and you've actually been gone for a very long time, and they were just talking to themselves, reminiscing on old times. That'd be really sad, but that'd be kind of scary. I might do that for Halloween. I'm glad you like the world building in the vampire series. Ah! Yeah, I'm very paranoid outside as well. You want to hear me say Nya, but I said Nya a ton of times in the Neko video. You want me to do it again? Wait, no, by all means, if you like yandere ASMR, that just means you can appreciate something about it that I can't appreciate, but I don't think they're unlikable. There is an audience for it, so clearly people do like it. It's just too scary for me. Okay, alright, fine.
Nya. 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 Nya.
There you go. Yeah, I do want to say, like, I am making a lot of, like, feel-good and wholesome content, but keep in mind, it is my channel. I'm allowed to do what I want on it, so sometimes I'm going to make what I want. So, yeah, sometimes I will make audios that are sad, or something, but, like, for the most part, I'm going to try making them, like, comforting and entertaining and all that stuff. Oh. I'm going to reset the music, just to make sure. You want me to ara? You want me to ara you? Okay. If you say so. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll do it. I don't know if it's like Ada or Ara. Ada. Ada? Ha 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 ha. Maniacal laughter. Ada. I remember seeing a video once of somebody just adaing into their microphone for like 15 minutes. And the description of the video was like pretty self-explanatory. And I'm like, yep, you needn't say more.
Yeah.
Fresh cookies, that sounds freaking awesome. I want fresh cookies. Oh, right, sorry, I forgot. Somebody asked earlier if I had any advice for first year of college, and I completely forgot to say something. Oh gosh, I don't know, how did I handle my first year? I guess it all depends on your situation. Well, the first year of college, for me anyway, I can only speak for myself, so maybe what I did might help you a bit. The first week is the hardest one, learning how to be on your own, being far away from everybody else, and living by yourself. And it's gonna take a little while to get used to the new system, but you'll adjust to it real quickly, and it will become normal for you in no time. And, well, how do I say, it's going to be very new, and it might seem overwhelming at first, but keep a level head. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You might mess up from time to time. It's, it's new, it's foreign territory, you might not get it perfectly, but it's definitely a worthwhile experience, and, well, I look back at my college memories very fondly, so I really hope you can too. I won't say don't be nervous, because obviously it's easier to say that than be done. You're going to be nervous whether someone tells you not to be, but, like, I guess don't let the nervousness keep you from, doing it. You'll be nervous, sure, but go and experience it, because it's definitely something that's worthwhile. It's definitely a huge turning point in your life. Coffee-san, you are kawaii. Thank you. Nezuko-chan. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. So, a bunch of people have been commenting. You're welcome. A bunch of people have been, commenting, saying I sound... I don't know how to say that properly. Is it amor de mi vida? Amor de mi vida? Amor de mi vida? If I'm saying it wrong, I'm so sorry. Amor de mi vida. Amor de mi vida. Amor de mi vida? Amor de mi vida. Amor de mi vida. There we go. I hope that was okay. You're welcome. Okay. Alright, goodbye, Nebula. Favorite book or favorite video game? Gosh, oh god, there's a lot to pick from. My favorite book is the D&D 5th edition Player's Handbook. No, it'd be Curse of Strahd out of all of that. Okay, no, and all, I mean, it's a book. It's a book. But, Amor de mi vida? Amor de mi vida? I don't know. Okay, but in all seriousness, I like the Blackwell pages quite a bit. I also like the book Witch and Wizard. It's very good. In terms of video games, Persona 5 is my favorite video game of all time. Ghost of Tsushima, I really like quite a bit as well. Hey, another D&D player, awesome! Yeah, I don't know how many D&D people are in the chat, but, oh gosh, I look back at my D&D days very fondly. I still play with my friends from time to time. We do it virtually. It's not really the same virtually as opposed to, IRL? God, I couldn't remember. But, I still enjoy it quite a bit. I'm a cleric guy myself. I like being the DM, mostly. Being a player, I get frustrated a bit too easily because I get too into the game sometimes, but I enjoy being a cleric quite a bit. My personal favorites, Life Domain. I mean, I like being the healer. I like being the healer. I like being the support. Cleric Halfling. Hey! Yes! Exactly. Forge and Grave are also some favorites of mine as well. Persona, holy crud, Futaba's the best, you can't tell me otherwise. Yes, I'm quite fond of Futaba as well. Yes, fellow cleric main. I'm, of course, I love the Tabaxis quite a bit because they are cats, but also, I have huge respect for the dwarf. Every time I play dwarves, I always have a blast. God, I could probably just sit there and tell D&D stories for an entire stream. But yeah. Yeah, I recommend D&D. It definitely does. It seems absolutely overwhelming the first time you play it, but, like, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, well, I was going back. Cleric coffee mugs, yeah. Yeah, dude. There was, so, wait, can I what? Oh, tell D&D stories? I mean, I can try. Chaotic Evil Elf Rogue. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a basic lawful good person myself, so we wouldn't get along. I'm sorry. I remember my DM, I played with one who didn't mind flavor texting. It was like, as long as it didn't break the rules, then flavor text was totally fine. And some of my personal favorite ones we've come up with. I remember that we were allowed. I was allowed to flavor text one of my clerics, where what we said whenever I cast something like Healing Word or Cure Wounds, like a healing spell, I said what I would actually do is just pull out a potion from my backpack and just throw it at somebody, and it would just smash against them, and the potion would just drip over them and heal them, and boom. Or if I was right next to them, I would just force feed them the potion and it would heal them. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. And I also remember one of my players when I was a DM, his name was Higrel, and he had a shield with him, but what we decided to do... Alright, catch you later. What we decided to do, as like a joke, was... when you're wearing it, when you have a shield, it reduces the enemy's chance of hitting you by 10%, but what we actually say was, you know what? Instead of the shield, we're just gonna say that he doesn't have a shield with him, it's just his dumb luck giving him a 10% armor bonus. So whenever an enemy is, like, aiming their bow at him, about to hit, they'll fumble at the last second and fire and, like, miss by, like, half an inch. Or an enemy will happen to sneeze while they're swinging at him. So it's like, he has no protection, it's just his dumb luck protecting him. Anyway, okay, sorry, going all the way back, because, yeah, so what I was saying earlier was, I've been getting comments from a bunch of different people saying that I sound like a lot of different people. Like, what was that? One person said I sounded like, I think it's Reiki? I don't know, from Skate the Infinity, which I've never seen myself, but people said that I sound like that quite a lot. Another person said that I sound like a Blue from Overly Sarcastic Productions. I told one of my, the same guy who plays Higrel, actually. I told him about that, and he kind of stopped for a moment and said, yeah, I hear it, you do. I am a cat person. Don't get me wrong, I love both cats and dogs, but I'm more of a cat person. Thank you. Maybe we will reach 5K. I know, I do a really good impression of this one YouTuber by the name of Warm Coffee Mug. I sound exactly like the guy. Is Riki? Yeah, I don't know. People just... Yeah. And there was one more. Somebody... I don't remember what the other one was, but with those two, there was one other... Gosh, I don't remember. Here, wait, hold on. I'm gonna go into my comments. I hope it's not actually displaying that. Okay, I'm gonna go into my comments, and I'm going to go... Yeah, YouTube Studio. We're gonna go and filter comments that contain sound like. Lexi from MK, that's what it was. They say I sound like Lexi from MK. I also apparently sound like BBH. I don't know what that means, but yeah, Reiki. I sound like Kaminari. I don't know what that means. I don't know. So, Reiki, Kaminari, BBH, Lexi, Blue. Yeah. I don't know half of these. I don't know half these people, but like apparently I sound like all of them. Yeah, who, what, wait, who is Kaminari? Hold on. Oh, the dude from My Hero Academia. I see it now. I see it. Here, wait, hold on. Hold on. What's a line he's got? Let's see. Let's look up a video of him. That is an ad. How dare you? I see. This is so terrifying. My whole life just flashed before my eyes. What's going on? Oh my. Oh, I forgot how freaking good the animation is in My Hero Academia. Right, I remember him now. Yep, there's ads in Coffee's stream. The Electric Hero. Hey, my little spark. Bad boy Halo from Dream SMP. I don't know. Oh boy. Yeah, so I sound like all those people apparently. I don't know. I sound like me personally, and I will always sound like myself to myself. On occasion, I watch anime. Yeah, I'm not like a massive anime connoisseur, but I do watch them from time to time. Earlier, we were actually talking about what my favorite ones were. God, I think that was back at the half an hour mark. It was a little while ago. Excuse me. Oh. Speak a bit of Japanese, wanna see? Well, now I'm curious. Oh yeah, no, anime is not for everybody. Well, obviously some people do like it, some people don't. Alright, see you later, Second Cup. I'm actually getting a bit tired as well, so I think I'm gonna close up the stream real soon. But, I'll give you guys a chance to, finish whatever you were saying. I killed you. What did I do? What did I do? How did I kill you? What did I do? Oh my god. No. Okay. Quick, is there what should I say? What should I say as a goodbye? Let me think.
Goodbye, Nestor. Yeah. See you at a time that is currently not this one. Otta's all around.
Hey, Ray J. Hey, Ray J. Hey, Ray J. Hey, Ray J. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Take care, and have a blessed day.